everything is choice, and with every choice comes effect and consequence, right?
Yep.
For everybody that's out there, you can do whatever you want to do in life, no matter what it is. It's so much stuff that I wanted to do and felt like I couldn't do it that I didn't do it. And now that I look on it, it's like the only thing that was stopping me was me. So I want to talk about power because we all have the power to manifest whatever we want on this journey. Niggas just talking, they don't really rap enough. Missing everything but the money, it just ain't adding up. Probably need 100 niggas round to feel safe. 90 of them niggas getting paid to go and back you up. I need cream like the woo. The way I'm touching money, I'm a currency masseuse. Every dollar minute made and I got the juice. You a fluke on the way to get some money, that's the truth. I'm the proof, nigga. Got a chick from the island, she need a visa. Got a chick that'll ride, just need a reason. Got a chick into God, she fighting demons. Man, all these chicks on the side, guess I ain't vegan. I'm never leaning, I'm into herbal. The chemistry of THC touching my brain, calming my nervous. I mean nerves, I be fucking up words, but I'm higher than the burbs and I'm swerving on the curb when I drive. Chevy when I ride, it's a old school. Never the type to tell false lies, just all truth. I'm from the land and you know that. The East I represent, I had to mention that to show that, my nigga.
Woo! World fucking premiere. Ladies and boys, girls, welcome back to Lavish Journey podcast. It's your host, Jay Gaines, over here today. We got my brother, Lavish Picasso, in here today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, how you feeling, man?
Man, I'm well. I'm blessed. I'm good. I'm full. I ate good. I'm drinking water. I'm good.
Hey, I'm over here drinking. Hey, how was that water, man? That bottle look real chill.
Hey, so look, man. Look. What you got, if we go to like a regular food store or a spot, you know, the Arabs own or whatever down the way, that's $1. And it's going to be like $1.89. What makes it $1.89 is the packaging. That's the same water.
So why you get the expensive water then? Because you lavish?
Because I drink it in good faith that the packaging is true and that it is pH balanced, which is very important of your water. Now, when I say it's the same water, I mean it's nothing special about this water versus that water in particular versus it just being pH balanced.
Right.
It say it's natural artesian. That's how you say that?
I have no idea. We gonna say it though.
I ain't never. I always like skip over like natural artesian water. Yep. It's natural, so I'm with it. But if you look on the back at the bottom, it'll show you in this little chart, and it'll be like, you got to pull this up on the screen too.
Right.
So it's a little chart at the bottom, and it's pH, and it says 7.7. You want your water to be neutral and not acidic because you already have acidic acids in your stomach so that you can process your food correctly. So when you drink water or any fluids, it should be pH balanced.
Right.
So pop is horrible. Coffee is natural, but it's horrible. You don't want to put acid on top of acid, you know. And I'm big on health. So, you know, being an artist or whatever, anything I do, anywhere I am to speak, I'm always going to speak about health because that's a big thing for me.
I agree.
I want to live long, you know. So
I agree, man. It's good to be aware of that, man. And by you being an artist, let everybody know about you, bro. The introduction, how long you been an artist for, you know, where you from.
Hell yeah. So I go by Lavish Picasso. Acronym for it would be LP. A lot of people call me LP, but my artist name is Lavish Picasso. I've been rapping for about 12 years, bro.
Dope.
You know, write everything. I love to write. So my artist journey, it's really started, you know, being a writer, doing poetry. And I would do poetry based off of like my random thoughts and things that made me feel creative, put me in a creative space. In about 4th grade, I started writing poetry.
Dope.
So after a while, I was just really, really influenced to can I move this mic back a little bit?
Go for it, man.
Yeah,
Go for it.
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, yep, that's your space, fam.
All right, for sure. I feel like I was just hella loud.
You good.
So I had a creative space in my mind to write at a young age, which allowed me to write music very easy.
Mm-hmm.
So when I did start writing music, it didn't come as a challenge, really. Most people really sit and they struggle with, what am I gonna write about? You know, am I gonna be relevant or as relevant as everybody else? You know, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wrote my music off of influence. You know, a lot of artists don't like to admit that, but it's true. You know, I write a lot of my music off influence. So the majority of my motivation to do this comes from me being creative and wanting a way to have an outlet to express myself. So I put out my first piece of work called Chief Wahoo. It's a mixtape. That was back when Media Fire and Hulkshare and all that was popping.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Yeah, so
I'm not even hit. What's it called? Media Fire?
Yeah, Media Fire, Hulkshare. It was like a online platform that allowed you to share your music in zip files, MP3s, whatever the case. You upload it and people can download it.
Oh, that's like a throwback. I wasn't even hip, y'all.
Yeah,
okay.
For free.
Dang.
So that's real throwback. I dropped Chief Wahoo 2012. 2011, 2012, between that time. And it was important for me because it was a big step in me stepping out into the world of music, putting my voice out.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time, it was free to put music on DatPiff. So I had a lot of music on DatPiff. I wanted to put music on live mixtapes so bad, like every other artist, like, you know, I want my shit on there. And then they came out with the indie joint that allowed artists to.
Yep.
So even with that, it wasn't easy to get on indie.
Yeah.
You know, it was more so like you had to submit your music. And, you know, of course, they would give you the email back as if it's a lot of responses and a lot of things going on. So it'd take a while for them to get back to you and everything like that. But so I really just wanted to make a mark because I was always writing music and I just felt like I just can't be the nigga that everybody say dope from the neighborhood. You feel me? Like, I can't just be like, rapping around all my niggas just to be rapping around my niggas and then not do nothing with my talent. So I decided that I was gonna take this serious. So I dropped Chief Wahoo. And in the midst of living, having my son Izani, who's 7, I kept creating. I didn't stop. I didn't give up. As much as I wanted to and as hard as it got, I didn't give up. So I dropped Chief Wahoo 2, then a Chief Wahoo 3, and then I dropped the LP Experience, which was the first time I actually stepped out of my comfort zone as an artist. Because I think when you first start out, you really you look for a comfort zone. You know, like, oh, I sound good doing this, so that's my pocket. So I'm going to keep doing that because that works.
Yeah.
Then it comes a time where that don't work no more. So then what? You know, so if you're not versatile enough to, you know, make changes when necessary, then you're not going to have longevity as an artist in this game. You're just going to be a pop-up rapper, you know, like how they do pop-ups, you know, where they sell clothes and they only come for a certain amount of time. You're going to be like that as an artist. A pop-up artist. So I don't want to be that. I want to be an artist that when you play my music, it has value. You know, like I want people to grow with me and grow with my music And then when I'm older, I want people to continue to stream. So streaming is like what CDs and cassettes was, you know, for the generations above us. So for years to come, streaming is going to be really, really big.
Yeah.
And good or bad, that's how, you know, artists make their money off sales. And I forgot how it goes, like how many copies you have to sell for it to be how many streams you have to have for it to be considered one physical sale.
Yeah, I'm not sure at all, bro. I just found out about streaming like this year. I'm late.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, I think it's important for artists to understand that they have to have ownership. You know, you want to own everything that you put out. You want to be very conscious and aware of what you do, how you publish it, things of that nature. You want to be branded, so that way when people do come across your work, they feel like they're a part of it. You know, a brand is more than just rap. A brand is more than just singing. A brand is more than just the music. A brand is the artist behind the content. Whoever created Coca-Cola was the artist behind the content. You know, so when you create and you own, you thrive. But when you work, you settle and you just live, you know? So not only as an artist, but as a person, I want to thrive. So
Thanks. That was well said, man. I
For
can't
sure.
agree no more, for real. We just talking
Yes,
about
sir.
outside having ownership of, you know, what you do. And, you know, everybody meant to be an owner, but I just believe in having ownership of everything you do and really investing yourself in what take you wherever you want to go, honestly. And this, like you said earlier, this the best time to do it right now.
right now,
Cause you said you get paid from streams, and I recently just heard about that. I'm like, what? I mean, I knew it was possible. I didn't know it was like, you know, actually people was out here doing it though.
yeah. So
Yeah.
real quick,
Yeah.
shout out United Masters. Are you hip?
No, who was that?
So United Masters is a company that supports independent artists, as well as artists that's looking to be in the mainstream pocket. They allow artists to become a part of the company and distribute their music through them.
Distribution deal.
And they also will help you gain deals with like being on NBA content. So like 2K. I don't know if you remember back in the day, but Fat Al,
No, I don't remember Fat Al. Yeah, I remember Fat Al, bro.
what he had that song, Came Down.
Down, yep.
That was on Madden, man.
You know, it was on Madden.
That was
That's
on the
crazy.
old Madden. I'm not sure the year, so I ain't even about to try to,
That was
you
probably
know, but that was a minute ago, bro.
5 probably. But yeah, yep.
And I used to always wonder like how you pull that off, especially back then without a social presence.
Right.
So United Masters is a company that will help you to gain those relationships and be able to do that. So you sign up as an artist and you have ownership. You know, it's just it's an outlet for artists to be able to distribute and grow on their own and track their streaming, how many followers they gain, things of that nature. So shout out United Masters. It's a good, healthy path to the growth of ownership. So for sure.
And I respect you for shouting them out, man, because it seems like people nowadays don't even tell people. They're like, oh, I just found a way how to do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They say the wealthiest people in the world are teachers, man. You know, spread the game for real, for real.
For sure.
That's dope. So let's go into your project you just dropped, man. Wi-Fi, bro. Hey,
Yes.
I was vibing to that earlier, man. So tell us about that. Like you going through that process of making that.
So a lot of people don't ask me why is it called Wi-Fi.
Yep.
It's called Wi-Fi because I want everybody listening to be connected.
Clever.
You know,
Yeah.
so you know when you tune into somebody's album or mixtape,
Right.
you tuning into that frequency. You tuning into that vibration. Everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. You know, so for me, I have my own energy, my own frequency. When you listen to my music, it make you feel a certain way that you don't feel maybe when you listen to other artists. So it's like, oh, that's fresh, you know? So with this body of work, I just wanted everybody to feel connected to who I am, my artistry, my life, how I create, and where I'm headed. So Wi-Fi, this is the beginning. This is the step forward for me as an artist.
That's dope.
And like we spoke about before, I spoke about before, I put out Chief Wahoo when I was like 18. So, and I thought that was the big step. I'm like, that's the big step.
This is it.
This is it.
Yep.
I put out a mixtape. Niggas is gonna get hip. I'm gonna blow. That's gonna be that, you know? But it was the opposite. It was like, damn, I got a long way to go. It's like somebody telling you about to walk somewhere. So, you know, you step out and they tell you, oh yeah, I just need you to walk down to such and such, you know, but they gonna tell you how far. So you start walking and you don't know how far you're going, and then they tell you, yeah, it's about 3 hours away. Well, we'll get there.
Right.
We'll definitely make it. And in your mind, you like 3 hours. That's how long it take. But then you'll hear stories of everybody that went there, had fun, wherever, whatever, and then you scared to take that walk. So for me, it's been 10 years, but it's that 3 hour walk that I needed to take to be an artist. You know what I mean? So a lot of the work I put in, the people I met, the shows I've done, the open mics, all of that was for me to just open myself up to the world so I can be able to be an influence to others. So
That's dope, man. You know, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I'm actually speechless on that one. No, that was real though, man. I like felt the journey. So pretty much,
I thought you was about to say, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm high as fuck.
I thought about it for a hot second.
Oh man, I was gonna be right with you, man. Shit, man. Look, took two. You know what I mean?
It's been a great day, bro. I'm just out here enjoying the weather. Like we was outside chilling because, man, one thing I have noticed, low key, I don't want to admit it, the fall's already coming. I like the fall, don't get me wrong.
Man, to me,
Fall's already
when
coming.
August is here,
Yeah.
August sound like fall. That don't sound like summer.
Exactly. Like, damn.
Like, it's August.
Facts.
Because that's usually when we would go back to school back when we was young.
You know, you still get that same feeling,
and
bro?
you get that same feeling when August come, like, damn, like summer over. But summer not over till September,
It's
right?
September, yeah.
So we be feeling like, damn, it's August. Well, might as well just, you know, consider everything a wrap for real, like as far as kicking it, because the summer over with. But we got to get out of that, you know.
We stuck in that mindset, bro. Not stuck, but
no, definitely stuck in that energy for sure.
Yep.
But so Cleveland doesn't have. So me traveling, I've been to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to Jacksonville, Florida. I've been to Houston, and I have yet to go to California at this age. And I haven't been to Vegas, but the places I've been, the major cities, the major areas, I see that there's a lot to do in the city.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
And I don't know if it's due to population or, you know, what the case may be, but it's a lot to do. And like every day you can find something to get into on a Monday, on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday. You know, it don't have to be the weekend. Cleveland doesn't have a liveliness. We have moments of liveliness, but we don't have a liveliness.
Yeah, I know what you mean. A consistent liveliness.
Yeah. you know, it don't feel like the city young and popping. It still feel like we coming out of that old Ice Age Cleveland. You know what I mean? Like,
We are.
and I really would like, you know, the creators like me to step up and really start to plan to do something big with their influence.
Yep.
Even if you have to, you know, open up something yourself and own something, you know, it's really, really good that you step out and give yourself, like we were speaking about outside, give yourself something where your name has longevity.
Yep.
So shout out Ray Jr. I feel like the homie Ray do a lot for the city in general, regardless of the music, you know. Right now, I see he put a book out. He got a movie out. And he bringing attention to the city. Even had a watching in Cali.
For real?
Yeah, a viewing in Beverly Hills.
Oh, that's good. That's real good.
So that's big.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, people don't talk about Cleveland too much unless it comes to sports.
Right.
You know, like LeBron and the Cavs, the Indians. I mean, everybody talk about Cleveland when it comes to sports. Music is low key. You know, we got Doe, you know what I mean? Shout out Doughboy. We got Ray Jr., you know, and a lot of up and coming artists, but we ain't controlling shit yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta put, you know, Cleveland on the map to the point where that's all you hear on the radio. Like, oh, that's another Cleveland nigga. Oh, that's another Cleveland. Oh, he from Cleveland.
Right.
We got talent, bro.
Oh, that's a fact.
We got talent.
Now that's true.
You know, and you know, it's time that people wake the fuck up. It's time people wake the fuck up, man. So I'm ready.
You already there, bro.
I'm ready. I'm playing my role.
Yep.
I'm gonna continue to play my role. I'm gonna continue to build relationships. So it's time, man. So shout out to all the artists in the city, man. Ain't nobody greater than the next man or a woman, you know. So
that's true. I do agree, man. I see a lot of good artists. I'm not just saying that 'cause I'm here. Actually, like you say, I travel around too and everything. And I love the style. I don't know. I think Cleveland's starting to get this own style, though, in a way. Everybody's different, but I'm starting to get like I can tell a Cleveland artist compared to other artists now.
No, definitely.
Yeah, you
definitely,
know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
It's like I don't know what it is yet. I have yet to, you know, pinpoint it, but it's like a style Cleveland's creating.
And I don't really want to say that Cleveland has a lingo or like a what you would call it, like a language or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you go to LA, they speak LA.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
You go to Atlanta, they speak Atlanta. You go to New York, they speak New York. You come to Cleveland and you just like, y'all weird.
Question mark.
Yeah, like people always tell me like, you just weird with it. Like, you just speak weird. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's proper, but it's, you know what I mean? It's kind of East, but it's not hella East Coast, and it ain't really West for real, but it's universal. A little, man, look, Ohio in the middle of shit. That's why we the Midwest, man. Yeah. I mean, we ain't as Midwest as Chicago or St. Louis, but we definitely Midwest. We represent that alone. So for us to feel like Cleveland doesn't have something to stand on, we do. We from the Midwest, and the Midwest don't have a sound to pinpoint.
Yeah, you can't pinpoint it. Yeah.
We have a lot of people that have come from Cleveland with a Midwest sound, or somebody coming from the Midwest and they consider that the Midwest. But to be honest, it's more so we need a forefront of a lineup of artists, you know, where you could say, oh yeah, such and such. Perfect example. I'm a fan of Detroit music.
Yep.
You know, so as soon as you hear a Detroit beat,
you know it. You know, fast beat. Yeah.
You know, like, damn, it's a Detroit nigga about to. And if it's not a Detroit nigga, it's a nigga trying to sound like a Detroit nigga.
Man, they got their own beats. Facts. Man, I stayed in Toledo, and I was 45 minutes from Detroit, so we pretty much got all they shit. Man, you know they music. You know
that shit off rip. And it wasn't always like that, because before the whole wave of like Payroll Giovanni, and you know he a part of Doughboys Cast Out, T Grizzly, and a lot of the artists from up there, Peasy. It was Eminem and D12 and them. You feel me? That was the last time you seen the Detroit hats. And, you know, Detroit being put on the map, because you would see D12, you know what I'm saying, wearing Detroit jerseys. And then Eminem always speaking about him being from 8 Mile in Detroit. So it was a void in the game where the Midwest really didn't have its own lane until here comes Cudi.
Yeah, Kid Cudi.
And then Cudi is like, okay, the Midwest does have something.
Right.
You know? And a lot of people might not agree with that, but for me, Cudi was the eye opener to the Midwest.
Say that again, man.
Cudi is a legend. Is a legend, and not only for the Midwest, but for people that relate to his music. He's a legend. So, excuse me, can you pass me my Starburst, please?
I'm glad somebody finally came.
You could just toss it to me. It's cool. I'll catch it. Toss it to me.
Hey, bro, can I get one of them joints?
Caught it on camera. Keep that. It wasn't edited or nothing. I caught it.
Hey, it's standing there as is. I tell you, we keep rolling on here.
Hey, man, I'm a share, man. You know, that's what we do, man.
Yeah,
I'm a share,
Starburst look
man.
good, man. I need at least one of them joints.
No, definitely.
I was like, dang, he said Starburst. I was like, shit, I ain't had none in a minute.
Yeah, man. You know, hot candy.
I'm gonna get this red one. That's all I need, man.
This nigga pick red, though.
Oh, you like the red ones?
That's the last color.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna choose.
Oh, really?
Man.
The last one I choose is yellow, man. That's why I was like, I can't get that. Oh, you eat the yellow first?
I eat the yellow first.
Oh.
Every time I buy a pack of Starburst, I eat the yellow first.
You like? Oh, that's your favorite one?
Off top.
Starburst, hit us up. We need a sponsor.
We ghetto. We eating candy on the podcast because we don't give a fuck.
That's what we do, man.
We setting the bar, man.
I'm trying to, man.
I really want to do a mukbang so bad.
A mukbang, I tried to do. I did Chick-fil-A one. I want to do
Did
a real
you?
one. Yeah, I did Chick-fil-A one in my car. Had a hell of shit.
Damn.
I love creating, bro. I be doing fried stuff, but I just be going along with it for real. I'm like, shit, if I love it, I'm going to keep doing it.
No, most definitely. If I did a mukbang, it would be very weird. It would be like...
What would it be?
It would be like Chinese food. But it'd be all the same shit. It'd be like 6 orange chickens, 6 General Tso's, and like, damn, you don't get nothing else. No, I just figured I'd do a mukbang on everything I like. So I got egg roll, orange chicken, rice, sesame chicken, all the bangers.
Bro, you should go ahead and get this started this weekend. Get this mukbang going. Post on your channel. Boom.
The thing about mukbangs, right?
What's up, bro?
I don't like saying mukbang, first of all.
You know what? Where did that word come
That
from?
sounds like an Asian gangbang.
This guy went way off.
Mukbang.
What does mukbang mean to you?
Expensive, because Chick-fil-A not gonna pay your bill for that. They ain't cover you. They ain't give you that shit for free.
You right.
You can't walk in Chick-fil-A like, yo, I do mukbang, so I'm gonna need this whole list, and y'all got me because y'all support mukbang. So
if they doing that, I'm eating every day.
You
but
can't-
nah, they not. YouTube can pay you though.
you gotta take money out your own pocket, yo, and spend $30, $40, and just buy a bunch of shit that you not gonna eat. It's just sitting in. You ever watch a mukbang for real?
Yeah, they just eat half the food.
They take a bite, be like, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
And then they'll go to the next thing and be like, nah, I don't like that. So when you really look at it, if you taking one bite of 30 things, you straight. But if they was eating the whole burger, then went on to the next burger, then the next burger, it get a little.
But you know people
Outta
getting paid
hand,
for that
so.
though, bro. People out here getting money. Like when I go on YouTube,
They getting sponsored.
They getting sponsored from eating food.
They getting
And that's
sponsored.
why
But
shit.
before
What's up?
they got sponsored, they had to pay for that food in order for them to pay
Yeah.
attention to them. But
Right.
that's investing in yourself.
We just talking about that too, man.
That's
what it's all
content.
about.
If you somebody with a camera that's like, I want to have content on YouTube or whatever the case, anything you do, don't stop doing it, because you never know what it can lead to. You never know who might come across it, how big it may get, how big of an impact your voice may have.
Yep.
You know, with me being an artist, I'm still going to create. I'm still going to have content. Shout out Colored Radio. That was the first podcast I've ever done.
Oh, I'm hip.
Shout out Color Radio. They're my boys, man. That was fun. And yeah, we talked about that. You know, we covered a lot. And I want to be able to have enough content where if I stop doing music, I'm straight. You know, I don't want to have to fend for shows in my 50s and 60s trying to hang with the young niggas because I'm trying to get that show money. Because I'm broke. Because the labels then gave me the advance. I blew it. I still ain't gave them the albums I told them I was going to give them yet. They got my shit on hold. All kind of shit they do to artists. That ain't going to be me, man. No matter what I do or what situation I end up in, it's going to be very important for me to have ownership of something that I create. The label, if they want music, they can get the music. You know what I mean? Like, if they talking numbers, they can get the music. But my content, the things I create outside of music, that's me. And it always will be, you know? So when it comes to income, you gotta have more than one stream.
Yeah.
So same thing with entertainment. You gotta have more than one way to entertain. Hell yeah.
You dropping them facts, man. That's why I got this podcast, and I also got this thing called Conversations. And the reason why I did that, like you said, like another stream, man. You gotta have multiple streams, because you stay just on one stream and feel like, you know, you never know, it may crash. Something like you said, something's bound to crash. So it's best to have multiple.
Yeah, definitely.
I agree. I got a few fried questions for you.
Okay, come on, run them.
Let's go. Number one, would you rather be sticky or itchy?
Sticky or itchy?
Yep.
You wasn't lying. All right, sticky, because, you know, with the right soap, whatever got me sticky, it's coming off.
All right, y'all.
But whatever got me itching, though, it's hard to wash an itch off. You can't wash itching. You can take a shower. Like, if you got a rash, you take a shower, come out, you still itch.
You still itching, yeah.
I'd rather be sticky, and pause on that. But I'd rather be sticky all day long.
So, all right, you know, you the first person to finally say that. I always say sticky. Everybody's like, I'd rather be itchy. I'm like, so you rather go around scratching all the time? Just, you know, hell no.
I mean, if the question was, would you rather be sticky for life or itchy for life?
Ooh.
Now that's tough. So I think for me, it would be sticky.
You'll be sticky for life?
For life.
All right.
Niggas call me sticks.
All right, bet.
Stick to everything I touch. You know, can't even roll a blunt.
Like,
get the blunt stuck.
Hey, you know he rolled the blunt, y'all. Look how sticky it is.
Who let this nigga roll? Every time this nigga roll, we lose a 0.5. How that happen?
You're right though. Yeah, it'd be over for the blunt rolling. Someone else got to do it.
Man,
I got another one for you then. Would you rather travel the space or the ocean?
These questions hot. Space.
Why is that?
I would love to get lost in space and just stay lost.
All right, y'all heard him, NASA. He want to go up there. So they said, hey, we sent him for experiment. Will you do it?
No. I ain't experimenting shit for nobody. But, you know, if I ain't had no choice or, you know, it was just time for me to explore the universe, I would explore the universe and probably never come back. You know, hopefully find a new home. So
that's dope. I got one for you. Would you rather be a sloth or a turtle?
They both slow as fuck.
Yep.
That's funny, bro. Sloths is ugly as fuck, so I'll be a handsome ass turtle.
Bet.
I come out that shell and I'll be on point, you feel me? But a sloth though, you a sloth regardless. Like, no matter what you do, you slow and ugly. So I'll be a turtle all day long. Plus,
What's up?
plus people like turtles, man. You don't hear too many people like, yeah, I got a sloth.
I was about to say that turtles are a lot more popular.
Yeah, you know, I keep a sloth in the
sloth.
backyard. You know, he chilling. You know, I feed him sloth
He
food.
come crawling to you real slow.
What do you feed a sloth? What do they eat?
Bro.
Fish?
You know, I went to Costa Rica. I think they eat like plants and stuff. I don't know. Do not quote
Sloths
me.
are vegetarians.
They are? I think they eat plants
A
though.
ugly, slow animal eats better than I do.
I don't know. That's a fact though. But probably I don't know what they eat.
So I will say this. Like I mentioned health. You know, I've been inspired by many people to do better, eat better, choose better food options.
But you just ate some Starburst, bro.
So listen, from what I heard, Starburst is vegan though, right? Or is it Oreos?
It would say it on the package.
I'm about to say I never heard of Starburst being vegan.
Would it say it though? Because there's stuff that's considered vegan that doesn't say, "Hey, I'm vegan."
Fried. You know what? You're right.
But seeing that it says natural and artificial flavoring, it's not vegan. But shout out to the vegans that eat Starburst, y'all my niggas.
Facts. So, all right. What's your favorite cereal? No, matter of fact, I'm going to switch up today. Pop-Tarts.
Can I give you both?
Oh, go both then.
Yeah.
Bet.
Might as well
Facts.
2 for 2 it.
Go.
You know. I was gonna say 4 for 4, but we only talking about two things. But I'm thinking about Wendy's.
Wendy's. Steak and Shake too.
Yeah. So my favorite cereal would probably have to be Waffle Crisp.
Waffle Crisp. I'm closing my eyes trying to think of them.
It's a yellow box.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
honeycomb.
I was thinking about honeycomb. Okay, I'm gonna look them up.
Honeycomb was the favorite growing up.
Mhm.
I wasn't the extravagant kid. I like what was good and what was simple and what I connected with. When I ate honeycomb, bomb. Frosted Cheerios, bomb. Frosted Flakes, bomb. Then Waffle Crisp, I'm not sure when it came out, but it wasn't out when we was like young. But Waffle Crisp came into the scene and became my favorite. So it's definitely like Waffle Crisp here and the s'more cereal here. You feel me? So
I think I choose s'mores first.
s'mores.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, my favorite those Fruity Pebbles, but between those two, I probably go with
Ooh.
Fruity Pebbles my all-time go-to. That's it. And Frosted Flakes when I'm bored, but
You naming
Yeah.
both cereals that get soggy, and that's the reason why they not in my top 3.
so you got to eat them quick. If you don't eat them Frosted Flakes or Fruity Pebbles
If you
quick,
don't
it's a
eat
wrap.
them Fruity Pebbles in 60 seconds,
Yep.
you gonna be salty.
Yeah, you like, damn. How long you wait? I waited a minute and 30 seconds. Ooh.
Especially like, cause you know, as kids we grew
Right.
up playing the game, so we'll be eating cereal, playing the game. So you know, you'll take a bite, put the bowl down, play the game
Facts.
real quick, and then next thing you know, you sopping it like that, and the milk then went down, but the cereal is clumped up now because it's soggy. You feel me?
That's a heartbreak every single time, bro.
I wasn't one of those kids that ate soggy cereal. It had to go.
So you kind of kids like, I ain't eating this. You just
I was one of those kids that I snuck and threw that shit away.
Ooh.
When my mama was in her room or in the living room watching her stories, I took the bowl either to the toilet and did the in the toilet real quick, or I took it to the kitchen, drained the milk, and threw the cereal in the garbage. Took a piece of garbage in there, put it on top of the cereal to make it look like the cereal ain't in there.
You are bold.
Anybody that threw something away that wasn't supposed to be thrown away
Yep.
has taken an old piece of trash that was in the can, put it on top of there to make it like disguised where it's like, see, I didn't throw it
Hey,
away.
you not lying though. I used to put stuff on top of it because you don't want to be in the first thing in the trash can. That's too obvious.
Man.
You gotta bury it a little bit.
You gotta put stuff
funny.
around it to be like, yeah, it ain't thrown away. I ate that. You
That's
know
funny.
what I mean? 'Cause, I mean, we didn't have a dog growing up. You know, like
man.
so was you one of those people that was like, huh?
Yep, and he'd tear it up too. Shit, yep. Everything.
I know people that like didn't eat all their food when I would go visit,
Yeah.
and they would like put their plate down on the floor And like when the parents not watching, the dog would tear that shit up, lick the plate clean, and then they'll bring the plate up, sit it right there, and put the fork back on it. Like, yeah, that was bomb, and be talking to me though, like, you slick young nigga.
My nigga said, lick the plate clean.
Hey, my friends was criminals from a young age. You hear me? That was some slick shit.
For real.
How you time that right? How you time that? We was 7.
You're right.
How'd you know? All right, my parents gonna be back in like such and such. Dog, hurry up, do your thing. Okay, cool. Fork back. I'm talking to you like we ate it. My nigga.
That's right. Damn, you cleaned that plate up.
What do you do for a living now? I really want to know now.
The art of finesse.
Hey man, look, it take finesse.
100%, man.
Life is about blessings.
Yep.
Hard work and finesse.
Facts.
Period.
Facts. Period. If you ain't finessing, man.
In that order, though. In that order.
Okay.
Because the blessings come before the money do. All day long. I'd rather be broke and blessed than rich and selling my soul, feeling like I'm not me no more.
Yep.
You know, so
That's
definitely.
Dope. I got a fire question for you. I got 2 more, actually.
Sure.
All right. If you was trapped on an island for 1 full year, what 3 albums or mixtapes would you listen to?
This is such a cliche question. This gets asked a lot to a lot of the major artists when they own, certain outlets. But
Shout out to Snoop.
all right, let's do this. What island?
Shit, I don't know, bro. What island you thinking of?
That is important, man, because the scenery sets the mood for the music.
You know what?
Every island ain't the same. If I'm in Jamaica,
I was just about to say, I'm thinking Jamaica, man. But I'm thinking like with not a lot of people on it, like a little ass Gilligan's Island.
yeah, I'm saying no people, but the same environment of what it would be.
Same environment.
So if you stuck on Jamaica, you there by yourself, but it's Jamaica. It looks like Jamaica.
Yeah,
as
it looks
far
like
as
Jamaica.
the landscape.
Yes, palm trees, everything.
Is Costa Rica an island?
No, that's kind of
it's connected.
central.
Yeah, it's central. It's Central
America.
Central America.
Shout out to
Even
Costa
though it's
Rica.
Southern America, they call it Central America.
On some weird shit.
Yeah, wouldn't like Kansas be? I want to call Kansas Kansas so bad.
Kansas.
You
know what? He changed the name.
Because Kansas is in Arkansas.
I'm fried right now. Kansas. You know what? I didn't even know that, bro. Yo, I had a dumb moment. I'm so sorry. I didn't know Kansas and Arkansas.
Kansas is in Arkansas, and they say Arkansas, but then we say Kansas. So why isn't it not Kansas?
I don't know, bro. He lost me. He lost me. I gotta go check out Kansas, Arkansas. I always thought Kansas was a state. This is a dumb moment. All the traveling I do, or is it?
Kansas is a state.
Okay, all right. Whew.
You've been good.
He saved me,
You've
y'all.
been
He
good.
saved you. I was about to say, I thought Kansas was a state. I was about to say, I'm gonna look at the map.
Yes.
I never thought about that.
So I want to speak about power, and not the show, not Ghost and Tommy and all.
We want to hear about that. That's what we want to hear about.
I want to talk about power.
Speak about it, bro.
Everything is choice, and with every choice comes effect and consequence, right?
Yep.
For everybody that's out there, you can do whatever you want to do in life, no matter what it is. It's so much stuff that I wanted to do and felt like I couldn't do it that I didn't do it. And now that I look on it, it's like the only thing that was stopping me was me. So I want to talk about power because we all have the power to manifest whatever we want on this journey. But like we just spoke of, it's going to take some hard work, some sacrifices, some situations you don't want to be in, some disappointment, some no's, some they don't like that, or that's not working, or we can't do this. All of that comes. And for some people, it's discouraging. For others, it's motivation. No matter who you are or what you do, You have the power to change your circumstances with whatever you gifted with. And for me, it's music. So my end goal with this is to inspire people. And that's it. It's not to be rich. It's not to have fame, not to get a Grammy. Not to say I wouldn't like all that.
Right.
Or like all the accolades, or like to be put in a good spotlight, you know what I'm saying? Make my mama proud, all that. But at the end of the day, I'm me because I was inspired. And I love how I create. I love where my mind is at. And it's because along my journey, I was inspired. So I'm going to make it a conscious effort to inspire those with the things that I do. So if I don't change the world, I'm going to help inspire somebody that does.
Mm-hmm.
Period. And we live for others. So don't be selfish. With the weed too.
That was well said, man.
Yes, because people be hogging. You was talking about the weed or you was talking about the other part?
No, everything you just said, though, for real, what you just said, that actually, shit, you already answered the last question I always asked. What makes a great life? It's something you broke it down. I fuck with that.
And I'm not a weed rapper. I'm a rapper that smokes weed.
Like my nigga Wiz say, peace, love, and smoke some fucking weed.
Smoke some fucking weed.
That's dope, man. So where can everybody find you at, bro?
If anybody would like to check out my catalog, go back to my old music, you can check me out on datpiff.com. Type in Lavish Picasso. I also have music on SoundCloud. I have music on Apple Music. I have music on Tidal. I have an EP called Mafia Ways that was exclusively released on Tidal, but now it's on Apple Music and Spotify and everywhere else. So you can check that out as well. And also Spotify. Shout out Spotify. They putting on as well for independent artists to be able to have that outlet. So shout out Spotify. My music is on Spotify. And once again, the artist name is Lavish Picasso. You can also follow me on Instagram at Lavish Picasso. I'm gonna say this again because I know you be editing.
Go for it. Go.
You can also follow me on Instagram at Lavish Picasso. My Twitter handle, Lavish Picasso. And everything else is building, man.
Yeah.
So also I have a YouTube page and it's also under Lavish Picasso. So if you would like to see like my visual works, my content, things of that nature, you can follow me at Lavish Picasso on everything.
Facts. Well, I appreciate you coming on the show today, bro.
Yo,
Good vibes,
appreciate you for having me, Jay Gaines, man.
Hey, I appreciate you, fam.
Yo, this is big, yo.
Yes, sir. Much love, fam.
For sure. Appreciate you, my G.
All right, y'all. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for watching or listening to Lavish Journey podcast, where we create, inspire, and spread greatness. We out of here.
Yes, sir.
Let's post with a picture. We're good.